Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Patriotic Cav, and we're here with another reaction video. We are going to be reacting to Samson again. We did him last video. That's what she said, and we're going to do another one called 46 equals 13. I'm not going to waste too much time with the intro. I think we're just going to dip right into the video. So let's do it. Chances are my head's in the way. There we go. Chances are you feel the same way as I do. Well, the last video he dropped some major facts, and I did feel the same way as he did. So I expect nothing less. I think we're going to see more of the same in a good way. Him dropping facts and being real, him being honest. And here we go. Did I click it? I did. All right.
I love high gas prices. I love...
It's a sick-ass mullet. Sorry.
Paying more for groceries, and I really love seeing taxes rise. It's so good knowing that I'm giving more but receiving less. It makes me feel humble, but I'm gonna stop with the sarcasm right there, cause I swear we're living in a real jungle. It's what? Pretty simple to me though, it's way past being left or right. Just use your head and common sense and think about how you've been affected in daily life. Is it easier or is it harder? That's the most important question you should think of first, cause life is a bitch already as it is, and you don't need someone that's gonna make it worse. Ask me? I think we're fucked. Don't give me that look, everything sucks. Have you gone outside? Have you been to the store? Have you compared the prices to a year before? Do you drive a car? Have you pumped?
Yeah, what he said earlier real quick, is it better or is it worse? That's a real thing you need to ask with Biden and Trump with the new administration. Is life better or is it worse? Simple as that. If you ask me, it's worse, a lot worse. But it's a good question to ask yourself.
We're fucked. Don't give me that look, everything sucks. Have you gone outside? Have you been to the store? Have you compared the prices to a year before? Do you drive a car? Have you pumped gas? Don't lie to me now, it sucks ass. You could brush it off like it's a fucking joke, but the media lies, numbers don't. Well, you can't blame Biden, it isn't him. Well, who the fuck is it then? What jacked up the prices? I want to know why I spend so much up at Conoco. I don't know. I think it's insane that the leader of the country gets no blame, cause the whole entire time, the last 4 years, it was cheap as fuck. I'm just saying, now watch. Down in the...
Yeah, not even just gas, but everything's been cheaper. Everything is going up. Inflation is going up. The Democrats don't understand money. They just think, oh, inflation's rising. Let's spend more. Let's have the biggest spending bill ever. That'll fix it. We already have inflation. Why not just spend more money? I mean, we just print it out, right? I was watching somebody on Twitch, a friend of a friend, and they literally said, why can't we just print out more money? And I had to shut off the stream right there. They seem like a nice person. They're streaming one of my favorite games of all time, but why can't we just print out more money? That's how the Democrats think. Why not? We're already in debt. Just print out more. They don't understand inflation and all that comes with it. Everything's more expensive. My gas bill has been higher than it ever has before. I'm like seeing it going up, and I usually fill up full every single time I go to the gas station. Just seeing it go up, I'm just like, please stop. Please stop. All right, we're at 20. We're at 30. We're at 40. I'm just like, please stop. Please stop. I can't believe how high the gas is. It's insane. But it's not Biden, though. Of course not. Of course not.
It's no blame, cause the whole entire time, the last 4 years, it was cheap as fuck. I'm just saying, now watch. Down in the comment section, someone's gonna give us an economy lesson. I can't wait to hear your expert analysis on fluctuation and how expenses balance. Hey, it's all a part of the process. What the hell you bitching for? It's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot about the 16 cents that I saved on hot dogs for 4th of July. What a fucking steal. Too bad I spent more on gas just to get to Target. So by the time I got done buying all this shit and filling up my car, I had way less than when I started. Now, I don't really call that safe.
I still can't believe that was real when they came out with you're saving 16 cents on your 4th of July cookout. Hey man, gas prices are horrible and everything's gone to crap. Everything's worse than ever before, but how about that 16 cents? I'm not even like trying to be funny. I legit thought it was a Babylon Bee article or The Onion or something. Like I'm like, it has to be satire. I'm like, my friend sent me it through Twitter. I'm like, there's no way this is real. It's an official White House statement. You're saving 16 cents. How about that? I have no words. That just shows how bad this administration is. They're like, do we have something? We need something. Oh my God, what'd I do? Did I restart the video? I actually took off my keyboard thing. That was what I like to call really getting into the role, method acting. But that's what they're doing. They're searching. Do we have anything? Do we have something to give them? Technically, if you think about it in a certain way and you crunch some numbers, really, they save 16 cents on that hot dog they buy every year. Oh, my God. That's how you know they're bad. I think we're at a minute.
Entire time the last 4 years it was cheap as fuck. I'm just saying, now watch. Down in the comment section someone's gonna give us an economy lesson. I can't wait to hear your expert analysis on fluctuation and how expenses balance. Hey, it's all a part of the process. What the hell you bitching for? It's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot about the 16 cents that I saved on hot dogs for 4th of July. What a fucking steal. Too bad I spent more on gas just to get to Target. So by the time I got done buying all this shit and filling up my car, I had way less than when I started. Now I don't really call that saving. No, I call that losing money. It doesn't take a genius to do simple math, but apparently you can't, so who's the dummy? I'm just pissed off. This inflation's fucked up, but I gotta sit here and act like I love this administration with a thumbs up? Stupid. Everything is hell, but you act like I'm supposed to be in heaven. You know our country ain't doing too good when the Waffle Houses start to close at 11. Dude, he can barely talk, and don't act like I'm being overzealous. Every time the man speaks, I have no fucking clue what he's trying to tell us. Every speech is like a gag reel.
I'm sorry, I had to stop there. I was like, what am I seeing? Why does this look weird? I didn't realize it's raining outside, but all right. But that mullet is holding up. That is some good hair right there. Some hair I wish I had. But I don't. I'll never have that hair. That's okay. I have hats. All I need is a hat. That's it.
At 11. Dude, he can barely talk, and don't act like I'm being overzealous. Every time the man speaks, I have no fucking clue what he's trying to tell us. Every speech is like a gag reel. Every time I see the shit, I'm like, is that real? Well, considering the fact that the only other option was Trump, I don't think it's such a bad deal. Fuck that, I want a strong leader. The strength of a man should be constantly tested, especially when you're in the most powerful position in the world. That should be not even a question. There's really not enough words that can describe the craziness we're facing, dude, but the crazy...
He is not there. But you can say whatever you want about Trump, about me, about conservatives, and all that. That's fine. Others are going to say whatever they want to say. But you cannot say Biden is a good president, that he's a strong president. You can say he's former Vice President Joe Biden, and he's not there. His head's not there, and he's suffering from severe dementia. That is obvious. Plenty of doctors came out and said, yeah, he is. Some doctor on the radio the other day said he studied, 100 hours of Biden's speeches or something like that, and he's like, he has dementia. I don't know why you would watch that much. You watch 5 minutes and see that he does. He is not there. And they clearly inject him full of drugs for his, popular or big speeches, which he never really did a full State of the Union speech. Remember, he did a half-ass one because they know they're going to keep him there forever. They got to keep his speeches short and quick, and they get him out. That's why they don't have any questions. It's crazy that, and even the press recently filed complaints to the White House that they're mad that they can't ask questions, and rightfully so. Why can't we ask questions? Everybody out, we're done, goodbye. Trump would walk up to them. Like, they always make fun of Trump's, because he has the plane going in the background, a helicopter rather, and he would talk to the press and stuff. He always talked to the press. He didn't care if it was CNN or ABC. He did town halls with every left-wing news organization. Biden, the only time he went on something remotely conservative was Fox News and with Chris Wallace, which Chris Wallace is far left already and going further left every day. The dude's not there. I could rant about it forever. We're going to watch the rest of the video. The dude is not well.
Most powerful position in the world, that should be not even a question.
That's the saying. He's the weakest president we've ever had. The weakest, by far. You can say whatever you want about him or about Trump or any other president. One thing that remains true is that Biden is weak as hell. He's fragile. And the other leaders know it. Freaking Putin was trolling him hardcore, and he's still trolling him, and he does it every day. And why not? The President of the United States is weak as hell. Why not make him look like a fool? And he does it, and it's not very hard.
tested, especially when you're in the most powerful position in the world. That should be not even a question. There's really not enough words that can describe the craziness we're facing, dude. But the crazier part is there's still people you need to sit down and really explain this to. Come on, man. Just watch a press conference. You'll see that Joe is all gone. He literally says out loud that he has a list of people he's supposed to call on. And even then he fucks that up. The whole thing is hella awkward. COVID-19 ain't his biggest enemy. It's the goddamn teleprompter. It feels like we don't even have a leader. It's like we're all just following.
He said, I think it was Crowder who did a compilation of, and he had a lot of scenes. I didn't even realize he said it this many times. It's scene after scene after scene after scene, or video after video, whatever you want to word it, of him saying, oh, they gave me a list of people to call on. They want me to do this. They want me to say that. I'll get in trouble if I keep talking. I'll get in trouble if I ask questions. I'll get in trouble if I do this. He's clearly controlled, and he doesn't even hide it anymore. He reads from, I feel like he has a piece of paper, and there's like, do not read this part out loud, but he reads that part out loud. Okay, call only on these people and only these people. Then afterwards, do not take any questions and leave and go get your pudding pop. That's exactly what they do with him. He is controlled every step of the way. Trump never was. Trump did whatever the hell he wanted, and that's what we need in a leader.
Goddamn teleprompter. It feels like we don't even have a leader. It's like we're all just following blindly. Each of my grandparents could run circles around him in a debate, and they're almost 90. Look at him. Don't take.
All my grandparents are gone, but before they were gone, I mean, besides my grandmother who suffered through severe dementia, they could all run circles around him easily. I know people, other people's grandparents and just older people who were super healthy, and freaking Chuck Norris. I don't know Chuck Norris personally, but I was trying to think of an old person off the top of my head that other people would know. Joe Biden's not well. He is not well. Like, look at him from just a couple of years ago, speaking just fine. And now they said, oh no, over the past couple of years he developed a stutter. It's not a stutter. He needs help medically.
It's like we're all just following blindly. Each of my grandparents could run circles around him in a debate, and they're almost 90. Look at him. Don't take it from me. Go listen to him. It's not a rumor.
You gotta, I mean,
Today, Junior! Jesus Christ, go on YouTube and click any video of Joe Biden and check out the like and the dislike ratios. That should prove to you that no one likes him. I don't agree with anything he's done. His decisions affect me in many ways. If it was up to me.
Yeah, every single video you look up, first of all, they disabled the comments, and there's like 1.5 million dislikes compared to the likes. I mean, not that much. I'm exaggerating because there's only a couple of views. Most popular president ever, and he can't even break 1,000 views for his White House videos and live streams and all that. Trump puts out like a 5-word statement, and it gets millions of views. And he's not even president anymore. He's supposed to be the most popular president ever. They just had a baseball game where he got booed by the entire stadium. Every other college stadium is shouting "F Joe Biden." New York City, of all places, in the street, they're saying "F Biden." Where are the Biden supporters? Where are the people that voted for him that hate Trump so much? Because all I'm seeing is "F Biden," booing Biden. Trump signs everywhere, but he's the most
debate, and they're almost 90. Look at him. Don't take it from me. Go listen to him. It's not a rumor.
You gotta, I mean,
Today, Junior! Jesus Christ, go on YouTube and click any video of Joe Biden and check out the like and the dislike ratios. That should prove to you that no one likes him. I don't agree with anything he's done. His decisions affect me in many ways. If it was up to me, I'd rather have mean tweets and cheap gas any day.
Woo!
I don't like Biden. What good's he done for us? I think Afghanistan pretty much sums it up. What a dumb adult. My stomach does somersaults when I think about those 13 soldiers that were killed. The fucking gall. Then he goes to the service and keeps checking his watch like he has somewhere better to be. I swear the disrespect doesn't stop. Pick your fucking head up. Look at the women and men you killed. I don't understand how anyone could even defend you still. And if they do, they either don't know what they're talking about or they're lying to themselves, cause they know damn well you're a problem now. Pulling out was a good choice. Not the way you did it though. Kamala's probably sitting there like, oh my god, we did it, Joe. Speaking of her, where's she been through all these deadly...
He got 13 of our U.S. troops killed. He did that. Biden, not Trump. If anyone in the comments is going to say, no, but Trump, shut the fuck up. It was not Trump. Trump is not president right now. It is Biden. It was all on Biden and his administration. That is it. He half-assed this, I'd say at least half-assed, totally botched this Afghanistan withdrawal. Trump's plan was a million times better. He always says, oh, well, Trump had some kind of deal with the Taliban, some kind of deal. There's some kind of deal going on with Trump in the Middle East. You mean peace in the Middle East? That deal? None of this shit was happening under Trump. There was a peace under Trump. No new wars started under Trump. And Biden doesn't take any blame at all. He blames Trump. You ask all the generals and they say, oh, we don't know. We told Biden that he should have done that. And if that's true, they apparently told Biden keep 2,500 troops in Afghanistan. Biden claims that he doesn't remember, which is probably true. He probably doesn't remember. But if that is true, whose fault is it? Nobody's taking blame for it. The journal says it's not us, it's Biden. Biden says it's not me, it's Trump. Who did it then? Whose fault was this? Because it wasn't a success. How the hell do you kill 13 U.S. troops? And remember, in retaliation, oh, don't worry, we'll get them. They bombed 10 civilians. 7 of them were kids. How the fuck do you do that and still remain president? How do all these generals still remain in their position and not resign? How do you do that? How do you get 13 U.S. troops killed and then 7 children killed? They bombed them. The U.S. bombed 10 civilians, some of them being kids. How do you get away with that? I'll be willing to bet my life right now. I'll be willing to bet anybody's life that right now they would be impeaching Trump. They impeached Trump over a meaningless phone call. Biden gets 13 U.S. soldiers killed. Bombs 7 children. Does it the most disastrous act ever, this whole Afghanistan thing. And nothing. Not even a slap on the wrist. He's praised. It was a success. That's what they say. That's what the fake news says. It was a success. How do you see these 13 troops, these soldiers, these brave, courageous men and women? And they're all young, too. I didn't realize how young they were until I was reading about them and looking them up. It's heartbreaking. The oldest one was like, what, 30, 31, 32? It's heartbreaking. It's sad. And he didn't even give a shit. Do you know how much Biden or anybody in his administration right now, Nancy Pelosi, Kamala Harris, do you know how much they care about the 13 U.S. troops that died? 0%. They don't give a shit. They couldn't care less about them. They're too busy worrying about Trump, the domestic terrorists. Remember? Bush even said, because he's part of the left now, he's part of them, on not his 9/11 speech, he said we need to, 9/11 was horrible. It was, but what about them domestic terrorists? They wear them red hats. And it's not a rumor. Homeland Security listed anybody who questions the election, anybody who questions the vaccine, anybody who supports Trump is part of their list of possible domestic threats or terror threats. So we're now domestic terrorists. And they said Trump speaks hyperbolic. It is insane. I don't know how you do that and get away with it. How is he still president? How are all the generals still in place? How is nobody lost their job? The only person who lost their job and is in jail right now is the officer, and forgive me, I forget his name. You guys can put it in the comments. Who spoke out against this? He spoke out against this, and he did it very respectfully. He just said there needs to be accountability, which I agree. Somebody needs to pay for it. Somebody screwed this up. 13 of our troops dead. 7 children dead. 10 civilians total. Not to mention the hundreds that were killed by the Taliban and are still being killed. And now he's in jail. The guy, the guy who spoke out about it, a soldier. It's insane. We need Trump back. It's evil what's going on right now. It's absolute evil.
days. As soon as shit erupts and hits the fan, Kamala's MIA. Not like she does anything anyway, so fucking...
Yeah, where the hell is she? Being a whore? Probably.
Useless. Law and order, crisis at the border, she don't fucking do shit. Just a talking head, paired up with the Walking Dead, breaking absolutely every word that was promised or said. Every time I see their faces on TV, it's such a bummer. I feel like I'm watching the third installment of Dumb and Dumber. And on top of all that, they put another ban on ammo, trying to disarm Americans, but equip the Taliban like Rambo. You give them hundreds of thousands of military guns, but Americans just trying to protect their families are the scary ones. You put more trust in a terrorist organization than you do in your own people. You don't care about this nation. Fuck you, that's from me. Fuck you, that's from them. Fuck you from everyone that's still stuck in Afghanistan. Fuck you from the men and women who died for this country. And fuck you for every time you lie to cover up something. You blame this on Trump. How the fuck is this even his fault?
And one for me too. Yeah, how do you... 13 of U.S. troops dead, bombed 10 civilians, gave them billions of dollars in cash, gave them billions and billions and billions of dollars in ammo and weapons. Hey, let's kill a couple of our U.S. troops, give them, fully arm the Taliban with the best gear in the entire world, Blackhawks, Jeeps, all that. And still call it... How do you do that and still call it a success? What the hell? And you wonder why people are angry, why people are pissed off. Again, I'll say it again, just for the repeat. I will bet my life right here, right now, that Trump would be being impeached right now if it was Trump instead of Biden who did this. I have zero doubt. Zero.
Every time you lie to cover up something, you blame this on Trump. How the fuck is this even his fault? You're in charge now, not him. That's just your default. Whenever something goes wrong, you flip and say he did it. But whenever something goes right, you're quick to take the credit. You undid almost all of Trump's agreements by your second day. So why is this one of the only fucking things you left in place? No crosses to bear, no responsibilities, just chocolate chip to ease your mental instability. I would say the blood's on your hands, but that's a lie, cause you don't even know where the fuck you are half the time.
That's fair. That's fair. Whew. It's true. He undid like everything that Trump did. He signed more executive orders than any other president in American history, but he still blames every single thing on Trump. It's like, no, you reverse all Trump's policies. I don't know if policies are in place and then you reverse all of them, and then everything goes to shit. I'm thinking maybe it's your fault. I don't know. You can call me conspiracy theorist or not, but I mean, I'm just trying to add everything up. You reverse everything, you do your own thing, and then everything goes to shit, and then he somehow blames Trump. How do you do this? How? I don't even think I'm being unreasonable. This administration is going to turn more people to the right than ever before. They already are with the vaccine mandates and all this other stuff that's going on. I shouldn't even mention that because now YouTube's going to flag me. There's so much to say, and I could rant for another hour with this video. It is, man, Samson's clearly a good dude, a hardworking dude, and that's what I like about him. He's just your average, everyday American with an insane rapping skill. He's better than half the rappers that are mainstream right now. And he's mad like the rest of us. A lot of us are mad. A lot of us are pissed. Inflation through the roof, gas prices, our troops being killed by Joe Biden. Afghanistan withdrawal was a mess. Everything's a mess. Everything is just so bad right now. And we're only a couple months in. And they're still somehow blaming it on Trump. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how things are as bad as they are right now and you're still blaming Trump. Biden's not the most popular president of all time. That is bullshit. And hopefully everything comes out soon to prove that. But yeah, Samson is a fantastic rapper. You guys should go check him out. I'll link that in the description below. I always link the original video and my socials and all that in the description below. And if you guys want to support the show, make sure you subscribe and like and hit the notification bell. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys. God bless America. Peace out, guys.